Welcome back to Tech Vibe, the place where we break down the latest and greatest in tech before anyone else. Today, we're going to talk about something exciting, the upcoming DJI Neo 2, the compact drone that's expected to be smarter, stronger, and way more fun to fly than its predecessor. If you've been waiting for DJI to refine their smallest and most accessible drone, stick with me, because what's coming might just surprise you. The DJI Neo line has always been about giving people a playful, easy-to-carry drone that's simple to launch and capture memories with. But the first Neo also had its limits: short flight times, limited camera performance, and not much in the way of advanced safety features. That's where the Neo 2 comes in. DJI is preparing to polish the rough edges and turn this lightweight drone into a true pocket-sized content machine. So, when can you actually expect the Neo 2? While DJI hasn't officially confirmed the date, all signs point to a release in late 2025, most likely around November. That's typically when DJI likes to refresh smaller consumer-friendly drones. But as always with global tech launches, things could slip a bit, and early 2026 is the backup window if production or regional certifications hit delays. Either way, the wait won't be long. Now, let's talk upgrades. One of the biggest complaints about the original Neo was its short flight time, which hovered around 18 minutes on paper and often less in real-world conditions. The Neo 2 is expected to come with a bigger, more efficient battery, pushing flight times closer to 20 to 25 minutes. That may not sound like a huge jump, but when you're up in the air capturing shots, those extra minutes matter. The camera is also getting a serious bump. Instead of being capped at 4K at 30 frames per second, the Neo 2 is widely rumored to support crisp 4K at 60 frames per second. That means smoother video and much better motion capture for action shots. DJI may also throw in improvements like HDR video modes and enhanced low-light performance thanks to a larger 1/1.3-inch sensor. Combine that with upgraded electronic and possibly mechanical stabilization, and you're looking at footage that feels more cinematic than ever before on such a tiny drone. Design and safety are other areas where DJI seems to be making meaningful improvements. The Neo 2 will likely keep the weight under 250 grams, so it stays in that sweet spot of avoiding heavier drone regulations in most regions. The propeller guards, however, are expected to be redesigned, offering stronger protection without adding unnecessary bulk. Stability and wind resistance should also see a step up, making the Neo 2 more reliable in outdoor flights. Then there's the matter of obstacle detection. The original Neo had very limited sensors, which made it easy for beginners to accidentally crash it. The Neo 2 is expected to add more advanced detection on multiple sides, front, bottom, maybe even the back. Combine that with improved AI-powered tracking, and the drone should follow subjects more intelligently while avoiding mishaps. Internal storage is another small but important change. The first Neo came with around 22 gigabytes of built-in memory, and while that was enough for short clips, it filled up fast. With higher frame rates and larger files coming to Neo 2, we could see more storage built in, or at least more efficient compression and better wireless transfer options. Price is where things get interesting. The original Neo launched at around $199, which made it incredibly appealing for first-time buyers. With all these new features, the Neo 2 is almost certain to cost more. Expectations put it somewhere between $229 and $329 depending on the bundle. DJI might stick with a base version for casual flyers and offer Fly More kits with extra batteries and accessories for creators who want more flexibility. Here's where it gets exciting. If DJI truly nails both the extended flight time and the 4K 60 video upgrade, The Neo 2 could be the first ultra-portable, beginner-friendly drone that also delivers professional-looking content. It could carve out a niche as the go-to pocket cinema drone for creators, vloggers, and even families who just want beautiful shots without the bulk of bigger drones. But before you start throwing money at the pre-order page, there are a few things to keep in mind. Availability may vary depending on where you live. Even if the Neo 2 is announced in November, countries outside the US, Europe, and China might have to wait longer for shipments. On top of that, certain features, like transmission range or obstacle detection strength, could be region-locked because of local regulations. When you compare the Neo 2 to the first version, the changes really stand out. The original gave us 12MP photos, basic 4K 30 video, limited obstacle sensing, and an average battery. It was fun, but not reliable in challenging conditions. The Neo 2 looks set to solve those problems, offering smoother footage, safer flights, and more creative flexibility, all while staying ultra-portable. There's also the possibility that DJI introduces subtle improvements we don't see right away, like quieter motors, firmware updates that add new creative flight modes, or better handling in hot and cold environments. These small tweaks often make the biggest difference once people start flying the drone in the real world. So here's the bottom line. If DJI delivers everything the rumors suggest, the Neo 2 could be a huge step forward for beginner-friendly drones. Expect better battery life, stronger safety, improved video quality, smarter AI, and just enough refinement to make it feel less like a toy and more like a serious content tool. For anyone looking to get into drones without the steep learning curve of bigger models, the Neo 2 might be the perfect fit. Thanks for hanging out with me on Tech Vibe. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the DJI Neo 2, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our full coverage when this little drone officially takes flight. Until next time, stay curious, and as always, fly safe.